A Guts and Gears hobby tip episode. In this episode I'm going to go through how to make themed pavement bases for your army. The equipment I used were these paints: Frostbite, Umbral Umber, Grey Coat Grey, a paintbrush, sculpting knife, modelling putty P3 and a base. Step 1. Cut an equal amount of putty from both colours. Then with your hands, rub them together until you get a greyish colour. Just like that. Step 2. Apply the modelling putty with a bit of water around the base with your fingers. Make sure you evenly spread the modelling putty over the base to the best you can with your fingers. Then, to finish it off, start stretching the modelling putty around the edges towards the edge of the base. Finish up the coverage, making sure the entire base is covered. Add a bit more water to smoothen over the base. Then draw lines across the base to start defining your pavement. Once that's done, start marking indents across the lines. This will start defining your pavements on your base. Step 3. Use Umbral Umber P3 paint and cover the pavement base with Umbral Umber or dark brown. Once that's dried, use Grey Coat Grey and apply the paint on the face of the pavements. Try not to get the grey into the crevices.
Step 4. Using a bit of P3 palette paper, put a bit of water on the palette paper, mix it with frostbite, then mix a equal amount of grey coat grey to the frostbite. We are then going to highlight the base, giving it a little bit more definition. Again, cover the mixed paint onto the pavements. Try not to get into the crevices. Don't worry about not going all over the pavement base, just enough to make it look like you have some definition. Step 5. Finally, using that mix, add another touch of frostbite so you get a lighter colour mix. Add that final mix onto the pavement bases. Note that I'm not going entirely over the pavement base, just layering it on step by step. Finally, use umbral umber and then water it down. I use a mix of 70% water, 30% umbral umber, until you got a nice rich brown ink. Apply the brown ink over the base to give it that dirty, muddy effect. Once that's done, let it dry. And there you go. A finished themed pavement base. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Watch out for more.